Now there's a sentence you thought you'd never hear. Galadon can't possibly lose an attack. Is this real life? Greetings, fellow Clashers, and thank you so much for checking out Clash of Clans Attacks, where, yes, never lose an attack. I can't lose an attack. You couldn't lose an attack if you're using this army just about. And Dragons right now so overpowered, at least until the Town Hall 11 update comes out. This seems like by far the most powerful attacking army composition for consistent 1 and 2 star wins when trophy hunting, and, well, while not really a 3-star clan war strategy, it is consistently 2-starring these anti-3-star bases. And so we're going to look at some of the attacks right now and talk a little bit about how overpowered these dragons are. I am seeing more and more people switching to this style of attack, not only in my clan, but a lot of defenses that we're seeing at Titan level are coming from this style of attack as well. Because like I've spoken about before, not only is it grabbing 2-star wins and a lot of trophy hunting attacks, but it's almost a certainty, almost a guaranteed 1-star win, even if you just blindly drop them down. Now, I have gone from deploying the dragons in a corner and trying to funnel them to deploying them along a line, one of the sides of the base, and allowing them to move in a big wave like you see here. And really, the one determining factor that makes sure that this is not going to be a loss isn't so much troop deployment. You just kind of spread them out in a line. It's not worrying about Inferno Tower settings. Single multi doesn't really matter. Archer Queen placement, even the air sweepers don't seem to interfere that much. It really comes down to the rage spell placement. Now, I'm bringing in 3 rage spells, and by spreading them out and predicting where those dragons are pathing, grabbing as many as you can, I like to call it the No Dragon Left Behind program, as you try to rage every possible dragon with those rage spells, saving the 3rd one for more deeply inside the base. That really seems to guarantee that at least the 1st star for 50% damage every time, even with much lower level heroes. Now, of course, for farming, this would be a ridiculous army, as you're spending about 500,000 elixir every time you go out, and especially with the new Town Hall 11 update having a hero that is going to be upgraded using regular elixir. That resource is suddenly becoming much more valuable after the update. And so who knows, will people be willing to sacrifice? I think they will. Those top level trophy guys, I'm expecting to see fully maxed out bases the same day that the Town Hall 11 update comes. And of course you can watch my channel, because you know I'm going to have to do it for you guys, upgrading the hero, upgrading the Town Hall, any and everything that comes along with the Town Hall 11 update. And those players doing that aren't going to worry so much about what they're spending on elixir. They just care about winning attacks and winning trophies. And yes, again, these are war attacks against anti-3-star bases, so probably some of the easiest victims. But if you guys have been watching the Quest to 5,000 series, you know that this is the army that I'm using to trophy push. So using these mass dragons to push trophies is making things a little bit easier, and just getting in there, wiping out base after base after base, knowing that the 1-star is going to come almost unconsciously, and then the heroes, even if they weren't level 40, even if I had level 20 heroes, at worst they're going to need to run in and grab a few percentage points to clinch that single star. Will we see some greed kills raids? It could be, when people are going for that 2-star rather than just going for the safe 1-star, but we'll see how risky I get as I get higher in trophies. Certainly as things get closer to, say, 46, 4700, more unwilling to risk losing a battle. But also, like I've said, I have never lost. I have never failed a raid using this army that you're watching right here in trophy hunting or in war. Now, as you know, I am more than willing to show gala fails when they happen. So should it happen in the future, I promise to share it. But let's go ahead and break down one of these attacks, starting out with 1 earthquake and 2 lightning spells. Now, I try to drop the earthquake a little bit away from the air defense, knowing that it will reach it, but also damage the other structures in the area. So it also damaged the air sweeper, the archer tower, and that expo. Ideally, I'd love to damage the town hall and an inferno tower, but again, it doesn't really matter. I send in the lava hound out of the clan castle 4 balloons, and they go in the general direction of the 2nd air defense, and then I just choose a line, one of those 2, either the bottom right or the top right sides of this base, to send the dragons in. I concentrate them maybe a little bit more towards the center of the side and allow them to move in. I've got kind of that Mickey Mouse shaped third rage spell going down as the dragons head in towards the center. Now, obviously, with the new defense being implemented, things are going to change, and you can bet that I have a video coming out very soon that is going to break down some of the most popular attacks and how I would expect them to change with this new Town Hall and the new defense coming out. But as you can see here, the first star for 50%, the second star for the Town Hall, and now I've dropped in the heroes, just going for maximum damage because, again, these are fully maxed out bases and they are set up in anti-3-star. So it really makes pretty much no sense to try a 3-star attack strategy on these bases. Now, had either one of those qualifying factors not been there, you could try a different attack strategy. And again, I've got videos coming out talking about that. Lower level Town Hall 10s with Mass Golem and Wizard are certainly 3-starable. Certain base designs with Mass Witch or the Queen King Healer combo, also 3-starable. But for today, just walking in with my Dragon Army, stomping these bases, walking away with 2 stars and 70 or 80% damage. So there you have it, what I feel is by far the most overpowered attack strategy in the game as it stands right now. I will let you know if I ever lose. In the meantime, I hope you never lose. Check out my other videos, like, comment, and subscribe for daily Clash of Clans content. And of course, I hope to see you back here tomorrow for more full attacks. Calizon, how do you segregate your troops? What is a dragon anyway? Male or female?